Right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Cowboys will have first and 10 here. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The Cowboys will have to kick it away. They should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's York. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Refusing to be brought down. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Syracuse lines up now, 1st and goal. A handoff to the back. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. They were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it to the left. He shreds the tackle. That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the return are brought down by that coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. Touchdown, Orangeman. No chance to catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Cowboys come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And now the try here for the extra point.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. Looks like Syracuse will have the 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. Linebacker shifting around now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Dropping back, it's York. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. They stop him right at the 24. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll ride the back again here. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Cowboys under the line in a hurry up. Here comes a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On first and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. No huddle here for the offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's York. The pocket breaking down. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the 2nd half underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The offense is fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Cowboys are in the red zone. And there's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They'll take the lead in the second half. Might have to try the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's York. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. fighting him off. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's York. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Caught on the outside. It's Cook. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's York. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame. But I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. The RPO caught to the right. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Running back has it on a screen now. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. And they'll set up for the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here.
Chris, we're in the 4th quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Scanning the field, it's York. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. Syracuse lines up quickly.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they get the completion, but they don't come up with a first down. Probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so now they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 1st and goal, handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack at a crucial moment.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's 4th down.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the game here. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that catch is hauled in. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Cowboys have their offense on the field to start overtime. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, not right through. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's York. The pass rush closing in. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you kind of try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Makes a quick catch. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. Launching one to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.